Okay guys, welcome to the Apple Bowl here in Kelowna, British Columbia. We are here for the second leg of the Best of the West series. BC Bears hosting the Prairie Wolfpack. I'm just going to quickly run through the BC Bears team. Loose head prop, Neil Courtney. Hooker 2, Tom Larder. 3 will be Bryce Warden. Jason Garnier at 4. Mike O'Toole, he's your captain, he'll be in 5. Nathan Stewart at 6. 7 will be Connor McCann. 8 will be Travis Larson. 9 will be Reed Watkins, 10 is Stephen Gillis, Brock Stoller at 11, 12 will be Mike Neuenhuizen, 13 Colby Mason, 14 Johnny Franklin, 15 Aaron McClellan. Reserves
Dimitri Gustavlis in 16, Chris Taylor in 17, Noah Parker in 18, Callum Botcher 19, James Kelly 20, Jordan Sandover Best 21, Giuseppe Detour at number 22, and Blake Mahovich and 23. For the Wolfpack,
12 Spencer Jones, 13 Pellet, 14 Austin Pinnell, 15 Thomas Isherwood, 16 Marco Clemenco, 17 Anthony Bitterstone, 18 Angus McDonald, 19 Quinn Horton, 20 Cole Moserchuk, 21 Trevor Dezoo, 22 Andrew Ferguson, 23 Mike Laverge, 24 Devin Anderson, and Pella Veracola is at 13. My apologies. Our officials for today's game, in the middle we'll have Chris Asmus, assisted by Robin Kaluzniak and Jamie Dobson. We have controlling the technical zones Max Freond. Sub-controllers will be Daniel Kevaney and Stephen Kanisevich. Timekeeper Kevin Heiss, and official scorekeeper Keith Beef McLeod. So BC Bears are out waiting in the middle. Prairie Wolfpack just coming out to join us, led by Cap.
Dave Cagey and co-captain Aidan Hollins. So beautiful conditions here in Kelowna as per normal. High 20s in the degrees. Strong breeze coming out of the west. Field conditions are absolutely perfect here at the Apple Bowl.
Okay guys, obviously second leg of the best of the West. The Prairie Wolfpack won the first leg 38-6, so they got a 32-point advantage. Billin gets us underway. Good kick, taken in by O'Toole. Watkins feeds number 7, Connor McCann. Ball out to left-hand side. Nice down this left-hand touchline. Good clean out. Ball available. Reed Watkins had a bit of a haircut. Watkins to Stephen Giles. Midfield. Options both sides. Giles again. Into fullback Aidan McClellan's hands. The new player in the BC Bears team, not playing the last game. Ball comes spinning out the back. That's Isherwood to Billin. Billin carries. Good line of... Oh, it's a chop tackle. There'll be nothing in that. Just went up over the top. Colby Franco carries. Good defence from the BC Bears forwards. Connor Turner carries. Gallagher got the ball to Billin. Just left it behind there. Spencer Jones. Gallagher goes to the box kick, driving low, and that goes into touch. BC looking for the quick line out, not on. It's Brock Stoller in 11. Brock obviously had a successful campaign with the Seattle Seawolves in the MLR. So Tom Larder to throw to this line out. 6-man line out. And Captain O'Toole call his own number. Just a little overthrow, well taken in though by Travis Larson. Good carry in the midfield, just over the gain line. Hand in there. Referee Asmus will not be having any of that. We will have a penalty. BC have opportunity to clear. McClellan to clear for touch. Nice right hand boot. So the first throw was a bit of an overthrow, but well won by number 8, Travis Larson. Cleaned that up at the back. A lot of misdirection in the BC line out there. Nice throw, well taken by Captain O'Toole. Reed Watkins carries. Tough man, Reed Watkins. Burnaby Lake Rugby Club. Good carry from Larder. Larson to Stoller. He's got McCann with him. Giles. Just a little lot forward, just had a bit of a look up there. Kyle Morrison cleans up. Gallagher, little snipe. Veracoola loses it forward. Scrum down, first scrum of the game. Exciting times here, guys. Very pleasant conditions here at the Apple Bowl. Been wonderful few days of rugby here at the U16 Western Championships. Obviously we've got Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta and BC representative. And then we have in the U19s BC Bears and Alberta Wolfpack playing as well. So great rugby here in Kelowna. So Ackerman's moved across to the tight head side. Be interested to see the battle between him and Neil Courtney. Get a good view of it from our camera side. Good scrum from the Wolfpack. Geller's got a good opening down this right hand side. Nice kick. Going to find some open territory there and put BC back inside their own 22. There's a very big scrum from Alberta first up. Sorry, Prairie Wolfpack. So this will be the third line out for Larder to throw. Well taken. Number 6, Nathan Stewart. Big carry here from Neuenhuizen. He was a real powerful runner back in red there. earlier in July, first leg of the series. Veracoola tackles Larson. Got a turnover there too. Gallagher cleans up. Franco goes into play scrum half. Tom Winter to carry, a little isolated. BC defensive line all up on their feet. Carry from Ackerman, pick and go. Kyle Morrison over the gain line. Got Turner there to clean out for him. Veracoola, ball in his hands, ball out the back, and Spencer Jones. Looking promising here for the Wolfpack. Although BC do have a lot of players on their feet. Oh, lovely line from Veracoola. Great tackle though from Reed Watkins in the clean-up position there, playing sweeper. Nice tackle. Gallagher, Cady. Aidan Holland. Good defence from BC. That was Nieuwenhuizen with the tackle. Ball out the back to Billin. Jones. They're lining up here. If that's not forward, looks like he's going to say play on. That's Kyle Morrison. First try to the Prairie Wolfpack. Well built up phases there, obviously from the turnover from BC. Looked like referee Asmus was looking for if that was forward, but assistant referee Kaluzniak was happy with it, so try time. 6 minutes, 25 seconds gone. Wolfpack lead 5-0. So Corey Bellin making his debut. He's going to attempt to convert from the left-hand touchline. He'll be kicking into the wind. It's a nice kick from the touchline. He'll be happy with that. Lovely strike. Puts the Wolfpack up 7-0, guys. 7 minutes gone. That makes the score 7-0. Gillies kicks off. Down as far as Aidan Holland. Into a double tackle there. There was McCann and Stewart. Stewart has another dig. Put some pressure on the Wolfpack there. Has to be tidied up by Connor Turner. Ball's inside the 22. Carry by try scorer Kyle Morrison. Back in the pocket, Corey Billin. Spiral kick off the right foot. Well taken. Ball inside to McClellan. He's got good footwork. Nice interplay with Brock Stoller. Gillies to Nieuwenhuizen. High tackle there from Cady. That'll be a penalty. BC are on the front foot here. Nice kick in behind. There's acres of space. This is going to be try time if the bounce is kind. Offloaded. O'Toole, the captain. Reed Watkins to Larson. Ackerman with the tackle, and he's over. Nice try. BC answer right back. Nice try. Let's try to Travis Larson. Wonderful play, BC, that's the way you answer a try, straight onto the front foot. Lovely kick over the top, playing with advantage. Acres of space, fullback out of position, try time. So Brock Stoller will line up the conversion. Excellent goal kicker, Brock Stoller. So Travis Larson, try scorer, he was playing for the Austin Elite in the MLR this year. Really exciting to have guys playing professional rugby in North America. Great nudge. So I'm going to go out on the limb and say they've got the numbers back to front in my run sheet here, guys. So it's definitely Brock Stoller wearing 14, so I apologise. I have been calling Johnny Franklin Brock Stoller. That ball finds grass, straight into touch from Corey Billen, so line out, BC ball. BC line out's been functioning pretty well. Quick shout out to some of the BC's rugby sponsors, the Omni Group, Gilbert, Langara, Fishing Lodge and Extreme Rugby Wear. Appreciate their support, helping us put these events on. Larder to throw. Larson the target. Ball's there for Watkins. Good pass. Larson straight through the middle. Huge hole. Get through to one. High tackle again. Wolfpack have pulled off two of those in a row. They're going to have to watch that. Lovely kick from Gillis. Isherwood going back. Fresh back from the World Trophy U20s. Two high tackles in a row there. Wolfpack will need to clean that up. For those people who watched the All Black South Africa test last night, good news coming through. Brody Retallick suffered no structural damage and he looks like he should be good for the World Cup. So if you're an All Black supporter like myself, you'll be happy. So got a good game of rugby going, folks. 12 and a half minutes gone, tied 7-7. BC hot on attack. The Bears will be looking to strike again. Prairie Wolfpack, they're going to have to get control of their high tackles, putting themselves under a lot of pressure. Captain O'Toole goes up, takes it. Watkins, Gillis. Lovely carry there from Connor McCann. Come back blindside. Oh, nice move. There's a big hole there for Neuenhuizen. Straight through it too. He's got excellent sidestepping capabilities. A little bit messier that breakdown. Watkins looking for the ball. Carry from tight end prop Bryce Warden. Looking to attack down the right hand side. Ball through the hands. Oh, good spot tackle there. Nice offload. Nathan Stewart carries forward. Pick and go. BC Bears players lining up. That's Stoller looking to get in there and do some of the hard yards. Larder carries forward. BC Bears players pretty excited here. Looks like there might be a turnover there, but good work in the breakdown from the Wolfpack. They'll look to escape the shadow of their own posts. Back to Billen in the pocket. Number 10's back. He's got Johnny Franklin with him. McClellan with him. So it looks to turn back the other way out to Stoller. Tacking down the trading tracks on the right hand side of the field. Excellent carry. Morrison with the tackle. Watkins again. McClellan at first receiver. Good carry from Warden. Excellent carry from Warden. Goes straight over the top of his scrumming opposition number, Tom Winter, but we've got a turnover. Gallagher carries. McClellan with the tackle. Holding on the ground, referee Asmus has a penalty. BC Bears penalty. A little bit of how's your father early on, just getting reacquainted with each other, Veracoola and Larson. Good kick into the corner from McClellan. BC look like they'll be about 10 metres out here. Opportunity to get into the lead. Obviously playing positive. They got to get that deficit down. They were down by 32 points at the beginning of the game, when we're still sitting at the same margin right now. Nice throw to the back of the line out, setting the drive. Well set. Watkins, Gillers. Great carry. Right in front of the Wolfpack post, 8 metres out. Larder again, he's had some really good carries in the last few minutes. Big tight head prop doing the hard work. Pass just goes astray, but no knock forward. They play on. Opportunity still alive for BC. And penalty there, offside, yeah. I think there was a turnover in the breakdown which fell right into the hands of Larson, and unfortunately offside for the BC Bears. So Corey Billen will look to relieve the pressure for the Prairie Wolfpack. Alright, Katie to throw. Connor Turner the target. Ball off the top. Gallagher. Franco. Good defence from the Bears. Veracoola. Billen. Inside to Isherwood. Ball onto his right foot. Good chase here. Aidan McClellan getting back. He's got Pinnell in front of him. Good side step. Exciting player, Aidan McClellan. Good ball. Larder again with another good carry. Good tackle though from Ryan Ackerman, the other number 3. Oh, we've got a Wolfpack player laying in ball there, but referee Asmus Linder, no, in the side. Not a good penalty to take. We had one of the Prairie Wolfpack players laying in the way of the ball, and then referee Asmus let that one go, but in the side from Ackerman, and penalty. Good throw to the back of the line out. Larson the target. Gillies. Oh, McClellan in space. He's got Staller outside. Lovely covering tackle by Ansbro. Good offload from the Bears. Oh, lost forward. The BC Bears will be just ruining a couple of missed opportunities inside the Prairie Wolfpack 5 metre line. He scrummed down, Wolfpack ball. It'll be only the second scrum of the game, and we're almost 20 minutes played. Good enterprising play, both sides. Collapse scrum. BC penalty. Big scrum from the Bears. Tap and go from Larson. Oh, not taken from the mark, says referee Asmus. Aaron McClellan coming forward. I think he might kick it into the corner, go for the line out. Or will the BC Bears say, let's have another scrum? Be pretty keen after that. Good effort from the forwards. But they're going to look like they're going to go into the corner, Aaron McClellan. Ah, they did go for the scrum. Happy days. Watkins to feed. Walking around again. What's referee Asmus going to say? No, we're going to reset the scrum. Just through the 90. Obviously, that rule changed a couple of years ago. The BC Bears will feed again. Huge pressure being applied to the Prairie Wolfpack here. Ton of options on this left-hand side here for the Bears to attack. Oh, it's another ugly scrum, but they play on. Staller to carry. He found a gap there, just short of the line. Not by much, inches. Watkins feeds Larson. High tackle again from the Prairie Wolfpack. They might be in some trouble here. That's the third. That close to the post might see the yellow card. Got a bit of a maul. Ball's there for Watkins to play. Just short of the line again. Watkins dives forward. That's a try. Smart play from the scrum half. Nice work, Reed Watkins. Very nice try. Good build up from the BC Bears forward pack. Wolfpack may have been lucky to get away with not giving away that penalty. I think Asmus may have gone to the pocket there. 3 high tackles, quick succession. Staller to kick. We don't have the possession numbers obviously, but I think the BC Bears would have a little bit more of the ball, much like they did in red there, but they've capitalised on their opportunities a lot better in this first quarter of this game than they did in red there. (14-7). Billin to kick off again. Kicking out to his left. Lovely take from O'Toole, the skipper. Excellent carry from Travis Larson. Oh, good strip though from Ackerman. Redeemed himself from that earlier penalty. Spencer Jones, ball in his hands. Billin outside, Veracruz is outside him. Keeps it. Colby Franco leaves it behind. Ball's there for Gallagher. Looking to send it out left. Jake Horton over the gain line. Gallagher coming back to the right. Kyle Morrison. Oh, nice strip there from Neil Courtney. It was a really nice strip from him. Good work on the ball. He lost it forward, unfortunately, in the act of stripping it, so that'll be scrum down. Prairie Wolfpack ball. Neil Courtney, Capilano Rugby Club product. Excellent strip. See if we can get a tidy up in these scrums here. Good set piece to attack from for the Wolfpack. Got a blindside if they choose to use it, but they're all lined up to this right hand side. Billin, Jones, Veracoola, lost forward. Watkins to Larson. Sorry, not Larson, that's Nathan Stewart. Good carry from Stewart. Larder carries from the tip on from Bryce Warden. Aaron McClellan, lovely pass out in front to Brock Stoller. Well tackled by Killian Ansbro. Manitoba product. Stoller plays scrum half. Nice carry from Stewart that time. On to Jason Gagne, West Shore Rugby Club. Over the gain line. Ball's available. Oh, came in from the side there, Colby Franco. Edmonton Clansman, Aaron McClellan looking to get things moving. They might look to kick this into the corner, I think. Good crowd in, guys, with all the U16 and U19 players here in Kelowna for the Western Championships, so lots of buzz. Hopefully you can hear that through the mic. Larder to throw. Nathan Stewart. Didn't quite get up there, but it's gone through the hands of Connor Turner. So BC ball. Nice pass, Stoller straight through. It's going to be under the bar. Nice try. A little bit of miscommunication in the midfield defence from the Wolfpack. Flankers and midfielders not staying connected, and Stoller waltzes right through. Nice try. That'll put them up 19-7. Kick to come. Made it very easy on himself here, Brock, to kick the conversion. BC coaching staff will be very happy with how their Bears team's really taking advantage of opportunities now. Capitalising on them. Now are up 21-7. 28 minutes gone, first half. Wonderful setting here at the Apple Dome. Apple Bowl, sorry. Great place, Kelowna. Okay, Corey Billin from the Nor'Westers kick off. Wonderful take there from Stewart. Ball there for Reed Watkins. Larson carries. Neuenhuizen to carry. Watkins, Gillies. Larder. Lost forward there. He's scrum down, Prairie Wolfpack ball. Prairie Wolfpack staff pleading for a penalty beside us. You probably hear that. For the accidental offside, I think is what referee Asmus has called that knock on to a player in front of him. So let's play the scrum. Opportunity on the left hand side for the Prairie Wolfpack. So we've had a change of sides. Tom Winter has moved across to the tight head side for the Wolfpack. Lovely pass from Jones. Isherwood, he's got Ansborough outside him. Sets him free. Try in the corner, is it? Going to have a little bit of discussion between Asmus, referee Chris Asmus, and Robin Kaluzniak. Try awarded. Well worked move down that left hand side. Thomas Isherwood set away Killian Ansborough. Nice try. This will be another tough conversion for Currybillen, but he's nailed one from the same spot earlier in the game. Wolfpack assistant coach Naniak Dala in conversation there with referee Asmus. Naniak obviously with the Wishaw Rugby Club these days, originally from Saskatchewan. Another good strike, but he leaves that one out to the right. So score is 21-12. Eight minutes play, first half. Let's kick off. Wonderful field conditions here at the Apple Bowl. Lovely kick. Lost forward there from O'Toole. Good chase from him. Playing under advantage for Wolfpack. Good carry from Gabe Cagey, co-captain. Gallagher, show and go. Right up the middle, being chased by opposite Reed Watkins. Aaron McClellan coming across in a covering tackle. Oh, that's a big bump off. Oh, exciting times. The crowd loves that one. Veracoola, Gallagher, out the back to Jones. To Kyle Morrison, great spot tackle in the midfield. That was from Neil Courtney. The other loose head, or number one, Tom Winter carries. Heading down the short side. Connor Turner. Gabe Cagey thought he might have a dig and play scrum half, but Gallagher says get out of here. We'll use my skills, not yours. That was big carry from Ryan Ackerman. Spencer Jones with a carry. Not held in the tackle. Good work though from Reed Watkins, cleaning up and behind the line. Gallagher thinks he might have another dig, but Gagne's all over him. He's not letting that happen again. Spencer Jones into play 9. Tom Winter with the carry. He's got Jacob Horton with him to clean out. BC with an excellent turnover one. Watkins, Aaron McClellan. Good ball inside, Nathan Stewart. To Gagne. Good clean-up work. Here he's carried well. Bryce Warden, he's been excellent at side head. O'Toole, offload to Watkins. Exciting play. The crowd's loving it here at the Apple Bowl, guys. Hope you can hear it coming through. It's really exciting. Good to have a big crowd for this Best of the West second leg. Stoller with a little chip in behind. There's no one back there. Oh, what are we... Offside. Interesting. That's a couple of times the Wolfpack have been caught napping with no one in behind the line. If there was not a penalty called there, I think that was try time again for BC. Billen to kick. That's a good clearing penalty kick. It'll be just 40 odd metres out from the BC line. So the Wolfpack are going to go up with 5-man line out. A couple of high numbers in this line out too. Spencer Jones wearing 12 and Killian Ensbro, number 11 in the line out. Just going to see what this move is. Good win. Aidan Holland. Ball's there for Gallagher. Heading around the short side. Spencer Jones, good ball player. Nice clean out work from Reed Watkins. Aggressive player. Wrestling background obviously, as you heard me talk over and over again in the last game in red there. Gallagher feeds Horton. Gallagher to Billen. Chip through. Well read though from Aaron McClellan. Good skills too, gets the foot out there. Oh, he steps. Probably an ex-BC competitor there, Aidan Holland. He played for West Shore. Lost forward from the Wolfpack and another slightly high one, but referee Asmus lets it go. Ball's gone backwards. They were playing advantage, so they'll come back. BC Bears scrum. Gallagher and Colby Mason getting reacquainted. An exciting game of footy, guys. Just 3.5 to play before half time. Mason carries. New and Hasten there to clear out. Watkins, quick ball. Nathan Stewart around the corner. Oh, player off his feet there. Referee Asmus tells him to leave it. Cady, Bryce Warden. He's been full of running. The tight head prop, done a lot of work, ball in hand. McClellan. Excellent footwork. The man is a magician on his feet. Still going. Garnier from the West Shore Rugby Club. Oh, lovely pass. Offload just goes astray. Aaron McClellan there over the ball, but Wolfpack have secured it. Billen have got a chance to clear, relieve the pressure. Nice strike off the right foot. Man, there was lovely footwork from Aaron McClellan. Larder to throw. Nicely won there at the front. Gillies. Great carry there from Connor McCann. Larder around the corner. Stripped though by Aidan Holland. Gallagher's got this ball in hand. Ackerman shows and goes. Spin move. Nice work by the big fella. Connor Turner, he's got men outside him. Oh, might have got himself in a little bit of strife there. Crossing, but referee Asmus lets it go. Billen. The players inside now. That's Ansbro. Got one already today. He's got Isherwood ranging up on the outside. Just a little overrun of the pass. Opportunity gone begging. Those two just hooked up earlier for the last try. Lovely ball on the inside. Maybe a hint of a forward pass, but referee Asmus let it go, and lovely run there from Killian Ansbro. Larder to throw. Tap back, number 8, Travis Larson. Cleaned up in the back by the BC Bears. Garnier carries. Stooler down the right hand touchline. Watkins kicks him into touch. That must be into the first half, guys. Good first half of rugby in the second leg of the Best of the West series. 21-12, the Bears lead this one. We'll get back with you here before the kickoff to the second half. Good. All right, guys, welcome back here to the Apple Bowl here in Kelowna. I've been joined up on the box by Canada's most capped international, Aaron Carpenter, and now current Toronto Arrows assistant coach. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Excellent. What do you think of the first half?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good show of skill and talent. Both teams are having a go out there, looking to probe each other, and they found some inroads out there.
Perfect. And very successful first year for the Arrows in the MLR?
Yeah, we're quite pleased with it. Me personally, I would like us to have gone to that final and had a shot, but we didn't turn up to the race in the semi-final. But overall, we've seen it as a huge success and something we're looking to build on next year.
Awesome, excellent, and big plans for the coming season. I'd imagine the MLR's growing again, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got a couple more teams in a conference-style format, so we'll be split into East and West. Probably lower a bit of the traveling, because that was a big burden from the first season, having to travel to the West Coast of the United States so many times. So this season we'll have a little bit less of that, and it'll be better for the league in the long run, I think, having that conference style, being going East and West. It's more rivalry, even in Canada, right? So,
yeah, for sure. That'll be excellent. So exciting times in Canada, and you're obviously out scouting the U16, U19, and of course the senior game for the Arrows.
Yeah, we're looking for talent everywhere. Like I said earlier in the day, I was out in Halifax a couple weeks ago, and now out here. Just looking for those players that can make the next jump, and even in this game there's some few MLR players out there that play for some other teams, play for our team. We're just looking to keep tabs on them, keep up with where they're at, and see if there's any potential players that can make that jump as well.
Excellent. And so when will the players come into camp for pre-season for next year?
Yeah, so we're talking about that right now. We're thinking around December, bring them in for a couple weeks, let them go away for their Christmas time, and then get the whole group in around January to begin our real preparation with a couple pre-season games in the mix there, right? Looking to build in some of our structures.
Excellent. Well, that's exciting times, and congratulations on the first year, and we continue to look forward with excitement for the upcoming years for the Arrows.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to keep working to make Canadian rugby better. That's one of our primary mandates, and that's why we're looking across the entire country.
Exciting times. We'll just quickly mention a couple of the sponsors again: the Oni Group, Gilbert Canada, Langara Fishing Adventures, and Extreme Rugby Wear. Without these guys, we can't have excellent fixtures and competitions like this, so we appreciate them. Looks like we've got a couple of changes in the BC front row. We have coming on Chris Taylor and Noah Barker, experienced campaigners. Bryce Warden had an excellent day carrying the ball, a lot of work from him, so not surprising, pull him off, give him a break. So looks to me that the Wolfpack are as they were to start the game, so look for changes from them as the second half goes on. It was probably the big difference in the game back in red there was the difference in the bench, so it'll be interesting to see the stronger bench that the BC Bears have this week, what effect that will have on the game. Let's get this underway again. Give this to kick off. It's deep. Down to Isherwood. Isherwood across Jones. Takes the line on. Lovely offload to Aidan Holland. Good tackle there from the Bears. Gallagher. Jake Horton. Got Katie outside him. Doesn't use him. Carries over the gain line. Gallagher. Billen. Connor Turner, well cleared out there by the Wolfpack guys. Katie runs it, the fresh man, Chris Taylor. Inside ball to Hansborough. Gallagher, ball out the back, picked up by Jones again. Lost forward, BC advantage. McClellan, lovely big pass right across the field. Cleared into touch, number 13, that was Colby Mason. No advantage though, says referee Asmus. We'll come back. It'll be interesting to see how these new front rowers go.
Yeah, I think the boys in the first half had a really good go, and it helps to have two really good fresh campaigners to come on. Noah Barker played in the MLR last year, and I think Chris Taylor was BC Premier Player of the Year, so it's good to have them on. We'll see how the Wolfpack front row combats that with fresh legs.
For sure.
I think maybe a little bit too ambitious there from Brock Gallagher throwing an offload to the back there. Wouldn't be saying that if it came off though.
No, that's true, but it's yeah, you're right. It's good to have a go though. Open her up, and be excited to see how Chris Taylor goes. He's a very good scrummager, I've heard, and there you go.
From the start, yeah. 1 for
Penalty
1.
1.
One for 1.
Tap and go, stand over best.
Yeah, they brought the 9 on Sandy. He likes that style of play.
Stall it, hands off. Kyle Morrison. Oh, great carry, Nathan Stewart.
Yeah, he's had a strong first half as well.
Called his name a lot. Penalty off their foot.
You're going to go again.
Stand over Best, show and go into Gallagher, but he's over. Nice try. Immediate impact. Good stand over Best.
He's a live wire scrum half. He comes in and just lifts the tempo straight away. That's what you expect him to do.
Exciting player. He's a Raven, of course, UBC Old Boys. He was a UBC product as well, wasn't he? Send over Best, pretty sure.
I'm not sure.
I may get crucified if he was a UBC Vike, but I think he was UBC. I am correct. Stoller looked to continue his good day with the boot. He was a prolific point scorer for the Seawolves, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. And none of those today have really tested his abilities.
No,
Have they?
yeah,
Really?
no.
They have a lot of sitters right in front. So fair play of the B2B squad for putting them down under the sticks for him.
28-12. Immediate impact from the spark plugs have come on to get the BC engine started again, and Chris Taylor, a huge scrum, stand over Best, 2 carries, finishing with a try. That's what you want of those guys coming off. Make a big difference. Corey Billing kicks off. Bit of a wobbly one down to Captain O'Toole. Good collision. Whoa.
Good contest.
Yeah. Connor Turner lost that completely, but he good charge down. The BC line out operated pretty well in the first half. Look to continue that. Still got the same 3 jumpers available to them.
Yeah, they went to the back a lot in the first part of the first half, and then I don't think they switched the front ball quite a bit.
Lovely ball inside to Stoller. Neuenhazen to Mason. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, Flinker.
Good break.
Oh, that's a time under the post. Nice try. Very nice play. Started from their own 30. Lovely try from the line out.
Yeah, just put the phases together, got a couple offloads away, and it's easy as that sometimes.
Yeah. Nice interplay. Nice offloading. Another easy kick for Brock Stoller.
Exactly. Well done by Nunes to stay alive on the inside there.
Yeah.
He made the pass and then stayed alive on the inside to get the return pass.
Looks like he might be.
And it looks like his job is done.
Looks like they're rewarding him with his hard work and come and have a seat underneath the tent. Good kick. 35-12, 45 minutes. 5 minutes into the second half. I've got some subs action. 22.
Andrew Ferguson's come on.
He's replaced figure out who's replaced there. Isherwood's still on, Gallagher's still on,
Oh, yeah.
Andrew's still on. Lost forward there, Connor Turner. Will be there for Sandover Best. Nice high box kick. Testing out Aidan Holland. Good carry, a good catch.
Looks like Brock's caught in the foot.
Might be leaking a little bit. Ferguson, Isherwood. I think it's Corey Billen that's been subbed.
Yeah.
Isherwood in 10. Cady, co-captain, carries. Ferguson, Vericola. Good hard-working ball carry.
Looks like Andrews picked up the tempo a little bit here.
Yeah.
Too, I don't know if that's the right option.
No. Kick directly into touch. I think the wind swirled around a little bit coming into the face of the Prairie Wolfpack players.
Looks like Giuseppe Dutois coming in out there as well.
In 22.
Yeah.
Another arrows.
Pull him off the check.
Mosachuk's coming on for the Wolfpack. Good take there from Captain O'Toole. Mosachuk straight into his work,
Straight into the game with a late tackle on the stand.
That was the word we heard earlier in the game. A few subs on here. Very lovely set from McClellan. Ferguson just into touch. Intelligent rugby player, Aaron McClellan.
Very good, yeah. That kick just heaps pressure on Wolfpack as well. Now they got to force themselves to work out of this tight situation deep in their own end.
For sure. With the wind in your face.
Exactly.
Intelligent play. Cady to throw. 35-12 the score. Erasing that deficit from the first leg of the series. Connor Turner. Good take. Robbie Branco, that's a good collision in midfield.
Yeah.
Penalty. Offside. BC coaching staff won't be happy with that, giving that one away.
Yeah, that's an easy out.
The wind seems to have picked up a little bit. Spencer Jones kicks the touch. See that ball hanging up there.
See it, yeah, it's pushing against it. And the flag of the touchdown is really coming out. Just might have to keep ball in hand a little bit more of this half rather than using the kick as much.
Sure. Turner again.
Good line out,
Phil. Take. Mosachuk with his first carry. Ferguson. Isherwood. Just left the ball, lost it forward. Scrum down, BC ball. I'd imagine that fresh two props from BC will be pretty happy with that. Another opportunity to scrummage.
Yeah, see if they can replicate that first goal.
Had a change in the front row as well. Looks like Horton's come up from the second row. So the sub must have been for Ryan Ackerman.
Okay.
Well, we've got another fresh set of legs on as well. And there's another Horton on the field now for Quinn Horton is on for the Prairie Wolfpack.
Let that go. I went down quite early, but still let it go. Ball it back.
Still a lovely pass out in front.
No.
Oh, just mishandled there. It was Johnny Franklin just went through his hands. Lovely pass from Brock Stoller.
Yeah, it was well weighted. I didn't see why he couldn't grab it.
Four-man line out here for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I think it's smart anytime you start to swap and change players, you go to a little simpler lineout in order to get your deal right and just win that ball, right?
You can often get disjointed, can't you, as the subs coming in.
Exactly, yeah.
Simplify the lineout really helps. Looks like Gallagher's moved out to the wing. Connor Turner, good carry.
If they go quick here, they could have numbers.
Ferguson.
Good spot.
He's got Ensbro inside. McClellan with him. Nice pass. Exciting break though. BC with an opportunity to get out of their own end. Good carry there from Barker. Sorry, that was Chris Taylor, not Noah Barker. BC opportunity to clear their line, send over best. Box kick, nice and high.
Hasn't found much distance there. Right?
Wolfpack will really need to strike here from in these next few minutes. Otherwise this one could really get away on them. Connor Turner's gone to himself here, last 3 lineouts in a row. This time he goes to Holland, overthrow.
Good tap back.
Yeah, goes for Franco, Mosachuk.
Hot potato there a little bit.
Oh, nice move. Vericola, just out in front of Pinnell, he's lost it.
Too much.
Oh, here we go, it's on to BC.
That's
High tackle. Oh, I haven't... Replay that, it was accidental. Vericola just laying where he tried to take the quick tap, send over best, so reset it. McClellan will put the kick into the corner. BC Bears will try to maul it in. Lard is still on there to throw in. And we've got same set of jumpers in there as well still. Haven't made subs in the second or back row. A lovely take by Stewart. Gillies. Detroit. Noah Barker carries. Send over best. Gillies. Chip through. Well covered by the Wolfpack. Oh my goodness, that might be a try.
It might be.
I think they were just a little bit too casual there.
I think he was letting it roll in the in goal.
Yeah.
He might have got a hand. It's either a knock on or a try.
It's try time. Yeah.
Like you said, just a little bit too casual.
Yeah. Did the kick's only as good as his chase, and that chase was excellent. Very sneaky, actually. Probably everyone thought it was going to go over that in-goal touchline, but no, McClellan didn't give up on it. Try time.
Now we get to see Brock's kick be tested here.
Yeah.
This will be one to...
40 points to 12. Big crowd in. Loving it too for all these players from the Western Canadian Championship. Canada play in the US tonight as well, currently I think.
They are at the moment, yeah.
Most of Chuck.
Cole just decided to have a run and an extra sprint, see if he could charge down the kick. The referee asked him to send him back in.
Quite the character. Lovely strike, but just left it out to the right. BCB is firmly in control of this one.
Yeah, the Wolfpack are going to have to do something to change momentum here. It's gone quite a lot in BC's favour over the last 15 minutes. So
it changes. The guys coming on off the bench have really made a big difference here for BC. Deep kick.
That's not the way to do it.
Straight into touch. Wheels starting to come off a little bit here for the Wolfpack. Probably the happiest man in town to see that go flying into touch. Chris Taylor and Noah Barker. Those men will be pretty happy. Get back to the middle and scrummage.
Yeah, and it's actually an attacking platform, that midfield scrum. If they do look to pull it out, they have a lot of options there.
Very good scrum. Gillies carries. Stewart there to clean out. Ball available for send over best. Show and go.
He's going again, yeah.
Got another set of fresh legs on. Number 20, that is James Kelly. Captain, Mike O'Toole, full of running still. James Kelly from the Vancouver Rowing Club. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Lada from the
Good
inside
cover
ball.
defense though.
Good tackle there from Jones, Spencer Jones. Noah Barker with the, Chris Taylor with carry. Travis Larson, pick and go. Bend over best to McClellan. Little chip in behind again. Oh, almost left behind, but he did clean that up. And he didn't. He did leave it behind. Fresh legs on. That's Mike Laverge.
They must have noticed something at halftime where they've looked at the kick in behind as a possible option to catch the Wolfpack off guard, and it's worked 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, put a lot of pressure on those and turned them around. Tom Lada's day's done. He's put in a yeoman's effort. Very good throwing at the lineouts. So we have Christopoulos on for him. He's another Raven, UBC Old Boys Raven. Big opportunity for a pushover scrum here. We're going to play on in the collapse scrum.
That's a tough one for BC.
Yeah. Excellent carry from Detroit. Fresh legs on there. James Kelly, ball out in front. Colby Mason, bend over best. Brock Stoller, going back. No advantage. High tackle. It's been an issue for the Prairie Wolfpack. A lot of high tackles today.
Yeah, I think they're targeting the ball, so they're coming up high on the ball, trying to rip it free. But then if it just slips up another inch, then you're very likely to get that high tackle call again.
They've certainly had plenty of those. It's probably the 5th I think they've had today. BC call the scrum. Got a couple of more changes coming for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, looks like the big boys are coming on, trying to lock it down.
Got Anthony Batterstone coming on for sure. And that'll be Gus McDonald and Trevor DeZoo, I believe.
Front rowers done their work, 60 minutes. Yep. Head to the bench, bring the new guys on.
It's Tom Winter, Jake Horton, and Colby Franco going off. A lot of pressure on a prop. You come running on, scrum
Yeah.
5 metres from your own line. The BC Bears got their tails up.
Yeah, it's a tough time to come in. We'll see what he can do. Just got to get underneath him here.
Holding solid.
Looks like he's done a good job, yeah.
Good pick though. Just a little
Looks like
short.
he's short, yeah.
Around the corner though goes Detroit. Mississippi
he's made
Detroit.
it.
He's in. Try time. 45 to 12.
Very clinical for the BC in the second half.
Really up the ante here. Wolfpack struggling to stay with them. Another test finally for Brock's kicking and all sitters early on. Now he's got a couple in a row. Let's see if he can get the radar back
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Maybe he's changed his metronome a little bit, moved it off to the left a little bit, so see if he can dissect those posts this time.
And I think right now that puts BC up by 1.
On aggregate.
Yeah, on the aggregate.
Well, as you know, rugby's that momentum game. Looks like Wolfpack are going to have to find something. Hopefully they can do something after this kick and change the tide.
All up. Looks like it is good.
He's got it.
He's got it right.
He learned from the last one.
Yeah, for sure. Good kick. So that will put them actually up by 3 now.
Here we go, Wolfpack.
It's now a game of trying to win the aggregate. BC are playing very, very well. Captain Mike O'Toole continues to do the hard work. Send over best. Good carry from Larson. Ball's there, available. Noah Barker with the carry. Send over best. Gillies. They've just had all the position, haven't they, the last sort of 10-15 minutes.
They've really controlled the play really well.
McClellan at first receiver. Big wide pass to Stoller.
I looks like they've man down on the far side as well.
Maybe standoff there. Gillies.
Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Stephen Gillies.
Yeah, you have to stop the play. Close to him.
Looks like it's cramped, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Therapist trying to stretch him out a bit.
Oh, he's asking for a sub. The magic water didn't work this time.
No. 30 seconds of ice didn't do its job. Been a really clinical display in the second half by the BC Bears. Really controlled possession, as you talked about earlier, turning the Wolfpack around with that kick in behind.
Yeah. And just that raised the tempo as well, that bringing on Jordan Sand over Best has just really lifted the tempo of the game. And looks like Alberta tried to do the same thing by bringing Andrew Ferguson on, but just not enough so far. Looks like his day is done.
So who do we have replacing him?
Can't see the number yet.
Looks like Reed Watkins. Might go on the wing. McClellan is in at 10. Who we got out there at fullback? Must be Blake Mahovic, is it? Mahovic?
I don't have a 23 on that. Blake Mahovic.
Alright. BC Bears scrum. 40 out from their own sticks. Centre field. Opportunities both sides. Change in the front row helped the Wolfpack in the last scrum. They were stabilised. See what happens in this one. Didn't even get it underway. We'll reset. the big unit, Anthony Batterston. And that loose head for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he's been able to come in a little bit on the angle and keep Chris under pressure, which hasn't allowed him to really push through and do what he did in the first couple of scrums he came on in.
Oh,
He's taking the penalty though.
hinging. Prop goes away disgusted.
It's never their fault.
No. Clellan, the touch. It's the first throw for new hooker James Kelly. Well, Kelly's playing in the back row though, actually. Stopoulos is on.
Hope they give him a nice one. There you go.
Good go. Captain O'Toole takes it. Moser Chuck with the tackle on on Nathan Stewart. Do attack down the left hand side. Good carry, 19, Callum Botcher. Barker carries over the gain line, send over best. Back into Nathan Stewart. Down the corner, McClellan. 23, the new man. He does the work, he is in. Try time. Oh, just a little bit too easy down that right hand side. That'll make the score. They've cleared the half century, 52-12. And that'll put them up by 8. Kick to come. I don't imagine Brock's going to miss this one. Oh, we may have changed kicker, do we?
Yeah, Seppi come in to do the duty.
Oh, right. Well, they must have subbed Brock, did they as well? Staller going off.
Oh, he's hobbling a little bit right here. Maybe that's
Oh, yeah. Skippy do a bit of kicking for the Arrows?
It seems like all our backs kick for the Arrows, so he was a little bit down the depth chart, but they always do kick competitions against each other to see who's got the best accuracy. So, but our man was Sammy Malcolm for this year, and he didn't miss much. So
perfect. So that puts BC out to 54-12. They're plus 10 in the aggregate. Marco Clemenco coming on for Gabe KG. Marco, you of Manitoba Wombat.
better restart.
Well taken again. Oh, what do we have? Someone got taken off. Taken out, was it? Mosechuk.
Yeah.
Be unusual to see him getting taken out.
He was eyes on the ball, and you can't see it when the guy takes you out like that. The best bet here, just put it in the corner and see if they can put some safe phases together.
It's a great kick.
Excellent kick, yeah.
Put him 5 metres out. It's an excellent kick from Ferguson. Alright, they're going to look to drive this one. Some big units in there. Just got the one forward out, the Zoo in the midfield. Oh my goodness, doesn't look like a great throw, but they've let it go. Mosechuk carries. Oh, not sure if that was really on throw that pass. Looked like he was in.
Yeah,
See, trying to run it out from their own end.
but they're still in a good position here. They've got to force BC to exit and get the ball back and have another go. They really need to fold here or they're in trouble.
Clellan, lovely nudge.
That's a good exit.
Very clinical here. The Bears are playing excellent rugby. It looked like Mosechuk might have been through there, maybe surprised himself he was that clean through.
Well, and even if he wasn't, he'd have been a meter out with all his support coming around to make an easy pick and go. Like you said, they're still in this on aggregate, so if they get a couple scores late in this game, they could flip the series from BC.
Oh, interesting little
They
play.
tried a trick play, it didn't come off.
Scrum down.
Those plays are always the best when they come off. You look like a hero. When they don't, then you look like a bit of a goat.
Yeah. Yeah. The old trickery. Wolfpack digging down in the bag of tricks. Oh, good.
Oh, he's brought it back up.
Yeah. Good scrum from
Ball's
the
out
Bears.
though. Oh, he just swung that across the field.
Reed Watkins was playing scrum half earlier in the match. Now he's out on the wing. Send over best. Good carry from Stewart. Ball out the back.
Goal stay connected there. Good defense.
Send over best. McClellan. Low pass. Well picked up.
Yeah.
Mahovic.
Taking
Taking it in touch.
Yeah.
8 minutes to go.
Oh, he's
Flags
done
up
quick.
saying BC ball.
Yeah, he hasn't allowed it.
It's a sad, lovely setting here at the Apple Bowl here in Kelowna. Crowd still all hug around, still lots of noise down below us. Be very happy with BC's performance today.
Yeah, they had a bit of a mountain to climb, and they just came here, stuck to their guns, and got the job done. So far,
This ball out the back to Detroit.
still 10 minutes to go, but
Referee Asmus has a knock forward in there. He's scrum down, BC ball. Ferguson just asking a couple of questions there. Some clarification on the ruling. Benches are completely been cleared. Devin Adamson is on. Good scrum from the Bears. Looking to draw a penalty.
no, faded away.
Lovely
Good
ball.
line, yeah.
McClellan. Away Mahovic.
Oh, he's lost
Lost
it.
forward there from Reed Watkins. Five minutes to go here. BC leading on Agrim by 10 points, up 54-12 in the match. Got a little untidy as the benches have cleared late now.
Yeah,
Often happens with this sort of scoreline.
just seeing a bit of a missed opportunity down there for Alberta. They had him under the pump and one offload, and then clinical by BC to exit and get back out of there, but they had their chance to get back in the game.
Yeah. Well, reset the scrum. Well, nothing for the Wolfpack to do but chance their arm here. They've got to throw it and have a go.
Yeah, have a go. See what comes of it.
This for Asmus as they play on. Jones. Oh, lovely carry. Nice step off the left foot. Holland still full of work. He's been a
Yeah,
busy
he's
man
good
all
getting
day.
around the corner, yeah.
Ferguson. Turner to the zoo. Isherwood. Lots of men outside him. Run into the big boys here. They'll be keen to hold him up. Got this high tackle though.
I feel like they should have tapped and gone there.
Keep that pressure on.
Keep that momentum going, yeah.
Lovely kick from Ferguson. Got a good boot on him.
Brock's trying to slow the game down. Smart. Chris Asmus is going to make him play on.
Yeah. It's when you need one of your tight forwards taking me as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's going to stop it.
Yeah.
Now it's for sure.
He's locked in the way of the game.
Yeah. Who we got coming on here? Solid looking human. Oh, it's yeah, Colby Mason back on. Bit of an overthrow again, 2 in a row from the Wolfpack. Oh, big don't argue there. From Chris Taylor.
Oh, he's lost the ball though.
Oh, going back the other way. Quinn Horton carries. Ferguson. Jones. High
there, yeah.
Not held. Jones gets up, has another go. Still playing the advantage.
Do something, yeah.
Wolfpack might not want to worry about the fighting and get on with the tap and go here. You're down by 10. And the aggregate, of course, so way down in the game. 2 minutes to play. 54-12. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the actual, it's 5 minutes to go, guys. Our clock is running time, doesn't have the stoppages. Referee Asmus is talking to the 2 skippers, Aidan Holland, Mike O'Toole, just saying, hey boys, let's just finish the game on a good positive note.
Yeah. Scrum, interesting decision.
It was very interesting. They've had 2 throws in a row go over the top, haven't they?
Yeah, I still think I'd choose the just tap and go, get the bit,
have a
get
go.
the move going again. That's basically what you're going to do from scrum. I guess you tie up some players, but
the Apple Bowl is still full for sure. You can still hear lots of noise down below us. Isherwood carries.
good offload. They just need to put some phases together here.
Mike Laverge. Turner still full of running. Got a lot of carries today. Oh, Mosachuk out here on the left-hand touchline. Oh, they want to go there.
Good
Straight
tackle,
at the
get
touch.
him in the touch.
Still quite a little bit of after the whistle stuff.
Somebody's real fired up.
Yeah. Callum Butcher, good tackle there.
Butcher, yeah.
Good tackle on Mosachuk down on the left-hand side. Kelly to throw again. Nicely taken. Skipper Mike O'Toole has done excellent work in the line-out today.
That's uncharacteristic. He's just definitely dropping it. It was a bit low, but he should take that.
Scrum down. Wolfpack feed. 4 minutes on the clock. Big scrum from the Bears.
Get it away, yeah.
Oh, he's just hit that a little too hard.
Yeah.
Into touch. Idea was right. Put it in behind.
Straight into touch.
BC will be very happy with this performance. Really taking the game by the scruff of the neck in the second half. Players coming off the bench have had a huge impact. All built on the back of the hard work of the starters in the first half too, though. It's been a very, very good performance from the Bears.
Good
well taken by Holland.
Yeah, it's always good when it's a full team effort, right? All 20. He's knocked it on. Unfortunate. All 23, 24 guys for BC have really added into this performance.
One more day of the Western Championship to go tomorrow for the U16s, and the U19 BC Bears versus Alberta Wolfpack will be 9 a.m. Pacific time in the morning. I believe that one's live streamed as well. Got just a few minutes to go here. BC completely in control, and they're up by 10 on the aggregate as well. Ball at Jordan Standover Best's feet. Bit of a run with it. Pick and go. Going to drain down the clock a bit here, the Bears. Send over Best in. Oh. A big hit there from Horton. Clearance coming. Sebi Dutour. Good clearance. Dumping punt. A minute and a half to play. Prairie Wolfpack to feed this line out. It'll be Marco Kominko to throw. Oh.
Yeah, and especially when you missed a couple, you want to do something nice and easy that's open. Just get them a nice easy look and win the ball so you can set up your attack.
Brought a couple of the high numbers in again, some backs.
I've done it again.
Wheels really come off the Wolfpack's line out.
I think the option was right. I just think the timing was a little bit off on that one. He threw it a bit too early.
Sometimes the hooker gets the blame when it's just a little late timing issue. Nice tip ball. Nathan Stewart, he's been full of running all day as well. Steffi with a kick. It's over Gallagher's head.
A big chase from 23.
Mahovic. Gallagher a bit isolated. Wolfpack boys get in behind. Zoo's there. Flamenco looking, pick and go.
Yeah, you got to get some momentum at that.
Ferguson in there, play 9. The Zoo carries. Put himself outside the 22. There's Bowler. Offloads. Back to Ferguson.
Alright, keep the ball alive.
To Jones, Spencer Jones, Quinn Horton. Flamenco carries for the piece of the BC defence. Spencer Jones, sorry, that's Moserchuk. Not Moserchuk, sorry. It's Laverge.
Good tackle. The winger.
Zoo. Isherwood, Batterston. But that caught up a little high. Well done with O'Toole there, good tackle. Looks like he had some help there from just the number.
Good carry.
Good carry from Horton. Big unit. Isherwood in playing scrum half. Flamenco.
No time limit now. Time's up.
Yeah.
Just gotta go through the phases, see if you can put a consolation score in.
Still carrying Connor Turner. You have a lot of instances in the game of his involvement. Lost forward, that might be it. Referee Asmus, he calls
Game over.
time. Well done, BC Bears. Heck of a performance. Turn around, take the best of the West Series. Final score 54 to 12. They win on aggregate by 10 points. So, Carps, thanks very much for joining us up here.
Yeah,
really
no problem.
appreciate having you, and enjoy the.
It was my pleasure.
Enjoy the day tomorrow, and maybe enjoy a nice cold BC beer tonight.
No problem. Yeah.